a couple dudes from Pottsville. Really, I mean, like, their star player from Pottsville was Jay Snow, and he just had a great year. Great football player, 1,200 yards passing, 13 touchdowns for Jays. Jason Cullen, the wide receiver from Minersville, he had 800 yards and 10 touchdowns. Just a lot of quality football players here. And you got Cam Tinahero. He had 800 yards. You got Trevante Davis from Pottsville, 1,300 yards and 15 touchdowns. We got some players here on the Schuylkill roster, on the Colonial roster. You got Harrison Daly. You got Cole Dorshemer, who had 900 yards and 10 touchdowns. We're going to take it back. We're going to hit a commercial, and we're going to stay live here, and we're going to do the national anthem. All right. You ready to go, Brian? We're ready for this. I'd like to say this is the first football game of the year, but actually that actually goes to Dave Burnworth, who covered the football game 2 weeks ago for us. We are live. We are PAFootballNews.com. We are brought to you by the following sponsors here. We have the Funding Zone. We have Famous Reading Outdoors. What a place that is. Do you know what that is, Brian?
No, I'm not too familiar with that.
Famous Reading Outdoors. If you go to famousreadingoutdoors.com, you see it right on our screen right there. Famous Reading Outdoors is like they own them in Cumberland County, and you can go to their website. I think it's famousreading.com. Readingoutdoors.com. I'm sorry. You can go there. They come from all over the East Coast, and they dirt trail. They use their four-wheelers. They have all kinds of national events, and they do snowmobiling. So they're open. They're 24/7, 365. 650 miles of trails at Reading Outdoors. Famous Reading Outdoors. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So we're also brought to you by Titan Threads. Titan Threads is one of our best sponsors. They're also a sponsor of the Big 33 and the East-West game. St. Luke's, we appreciate them guys coming on board, St. Luke's, and a big part of it. I'm going to be doing double duty today, Dan, or Brian. That's going to be an interesting thing for me.
It is.
Yeah. And we've got Circle W Sports. If you go to the website, PAFootballNews.com, Circle W Sports is providing live stats. There's a link there for live stats for Circle W Sports. Who wins? Of course, the referees out there giving the instructions for the game, Brian, and you were a referee, so what are they telling them right now?
I'm just going over just some of the nuances of the game just to keep you having fun out there today because it's all-star game.
They're having fun.
Yes.
Yeah. We're having fun, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I can't wait to get this thing going and have some fun. Some of our other sponsors for today, that should be better. Some of our other sponsors today, Garland Communication Services, Titan threads. We've got Lowe's Services 24/7. Go Route is one of our sponsors, and a huge real services. We're going to show you some stuff from the P. On some of the players on this game, looking over these rosters.
We're looking at the Colonial League. I mean, you got a lot of kids from Notre Dame Green Pond who made a really deep run again in the playoffs last year. Got beat by Jim Thorpe. You got 3 or 4 or 5 players from Notre Dame Green Pond. We also have a couple kids from Southern Lehigh, who's always perennial powerhouse in District 11. A couple kids from Catasauqua. It's good to see them finally back because they had a couple down years last few years.
They had a good run. Southern Lehigh, Blaze Curry, good running back, good defensive lineman, 6'1", 225. And I'm interested, Cole Dortmer, the running back from Penn Argyl. Penn Argyl had a so-so season this year. Zach Rudy. It's really fun to see this, and I hope that the heat doesn't come into play today. Let's hope these kids are. We always tell the kids on the Big 33 team stay in shape,
stay well hydrated.
Yeah, because once these things happen, they come in and you're just like, uh-oh. So here we go with the opening kickoff. And it goes in the end zone. So we're going to come out to the 20.
It was a nice kickoff there. Kicked it deep in the end zone. Of course, can't return it in high school football once it crosses the goal line, so we bring it out to the 20.
That's why I have you here, Brian. You're my rules guy, the rules guy. So we're going to line up. Schuylkill will line up with those sweet-looking Titan Threads uniforms. I didn't see who went in a quarterback there. Looked like, I think it's Snow.
Yeah, I think it's Snow.
Yep, so Snow's in a quarterback. And the rules are different for these games too, Brian. It looks like a quick handoff here, and it's out for about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, there's no blitzing or anything like that going on.
And that was Amari Dunn from Pottsville with the carry. I got to see Pottsville last year, and I got to see them the year before. Actually, I saw them a couple times the year before, and I was impressed with the Snow kid.
Yes, he's very good, very athletic quarterback, good strong arm. He also he can run. The kid can run. I've seen him a few times as well last couple seasons.
And of course, we got the cheerleaders down there doing a good job today. Everybody's doing a good job. We got cheerleaders on this side, but it's not the other side, but and a car alarm. Is that your car? All right, Snow takes a snap from shotgun. And he's loose. There he goes. He is going all the way. He's going to run clear to the end zone. And that's a touchdown for Jay Snow.
As we were just talking about, the kid's got great legs. I mean, he ran that option there, kept it, turned the corner, and we do have a flag down, though, on the play.
I usually do green up. Can't see what I'm doing. All right, we got a flag. It looks like
legal shift.
Unfortunately, that's coming back. Big run by Jay Snow coming back. And I will apologize because I forgot I'm on the camera too. So I apologize. But boy, what a run. Unfortunately, coming back.
Looked like a hold.
All right, so they marked the penalty off. Back to the 23-yard line, 24, 22, something like that.
Close enough.
Yeah, it looks like we're at the 23.
It looked like there was a hold there on the outside as Snow turned the corner.
All right, there's a handoff up the middle. little spin move, and he switches the ball. That's a good move on the ball, and that's number 33, Cam. I don't know how to say his name. Tinahero?
Tinahero.
Is it Tinahero from Jim Thorpe?
Jim Thorpe, up in my area.
Oh, that's where Brian's from, Jim Thorpe. Yeah. I'll tell you what, beautiful area up in Jim Thorpe, and I like going up that way. I'm going to be up there in a couple of weeks. They're having a big they used to have, it was a 7-on-7, and got a penalty on that one, and that one's getting called back too. So we're fighting the penalty bug here.
Yeah, Tinahero had a good year this year. I mean, he had the big game against Notre Dame Green Pond, team that usually gets into the finals, district finals. But this year, Jim Thorpe ended up knocking them off this year in the playoffs.
Yeah. And again, we apologize. We're, just a little bit laggy on the internet here. We're doing our best here to make decisions. Hopefully we can get that straightened out here. There's a pass over the middle to the outside, and that's number 24, Levi Murray, and he's breaking it.
That was a big gain right there.
Big gain, big beautiful pass.
Deep out route right there. Caught him wide open at the lane, broke a couple two tackles and gained another 25 yards.
That was a nice play. These guys haven't played football in a while, since the fall.
Right.
So, since November, a lot of them played in November, but
very limited practices.
Right.
Working together as a team.
All right, there's an inside handoff. It's a couple yards out of it, down to about the 30-yard line. And that looked like Trevante Davis carried the ball.
Nice power run up the middle. Picked up about 4 or 5 yards on that one.
All right, so Schuylkill's on the 30-yard line. Four-yard gain. I see some umbrellas out there, but it's not for rain, Brian. It's for that sun. It's brutal.
It's brutal out there. I mean,
it is brutal.
And with the field turf here, that air temperature may be like in the 80s.
There's a run up the middle by Snow for 4 yards.
5-10 degrees hotter on that field.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier today. We were talking about, these turf guys will tell you, it's just as hot on grass, and I'll disagree with them. I'm not going to agree with them at all.
No, I don't agree with that either.
All right, they come out. Snow brings them up to the line. Got 2 yards to go on this one. Looks like Jason Cullen out there. Off to the side.
That's a nice run right there again.
Nice run, out of bounds, first down. It's going to be a first down run.
He's got something there. They keep running to the outside, either to the left or to the right around the ends there, and they're getting some pretty good gains around the ends.
All right, we're on looks like we're on the 17 here. First and 10. There's 8 minutes and 9 seconds to go. Oh, and that's going to happen in an all-star game.
Yeah, definitely.
Kind of a miscue. Yep, miscue.
Miscommunication there between the quarterback and the running back. That's again the lack of practice, lack of.
Just use your data.
Providing the best training, service, products, equipment, and value in the industry. Epoxy Depot offers training seminars taught by leading experts in the coatings industry. Whether you're new to the industry or have limited experience, you'll learn the skills to take part in this high-demand field. Stop.
We're back. Go back live. All right, we're back live. Oh, you got it on yours. All right, back live, and with the kickoff there. into the end zone, so we're going to come out to the 20, Brian.
Yeah, right back at it again. Kick another kick into the end zone. Can return it.
All right, so Colonial is going to come out, and we're going to see what they got. Who do you got out there at quarterback right now? Do they have Height out there, or? Yeah, that looks like Lucas Height.
Yes.
Yeah, good athlete from Palmerton. Good football player.
Yeah, definitely. Palmerton had another good season this year.
Yep. There's a snap and a quick carry for a couple of yards there.
Again, both these offenses are starting to use their going against the outside of both defenses. We're trying to run it up the middle.
All right.
There's Blaze Curry on the carry on that one.
Blaze Curry out of Southern Lehigh. Southern Lehigh, of course, had a nice run a couple years ago.
Yes,
And,
definitely. Yeah.
Yep. So it's Curry back there with Height in the backfield. Height takes off, and he gets a couple of yards.
Picked up about 4 or 5 on that one.
Brian, like we talk about football all the time, and you've been with me for a long time, Brian. And I got to tell you what, we have a good time out here, don't we?
Oh my God, we have a great time.
Yeah,
wherever we go. I mean, we're here this week. Next week we're going to be at the big 33 games,
Oh,
East
yeah.
West
That was
All-Star games.
And there's a nice carry, and he's on. Big carry, big carry. That was a good sneak. Lucas Height, like I said, he's a good athlete, and you're going to have to keep your eye on him.
Yeah, he's another one. It's he can dual threat quarterback, can run or throw. Seen him a couple times this year. Had some really good games. Saw them against Lehigh early on. Also saw him against Northern Lehigh, where he had a couple touchdowns against that strong defense.
Roll it out.
There he goes
Rolling,
again.
still rolling. There's the throw.
Nice throw. Had 2 receivers in the same area there, but was able to complete it.
Kyle McGrath.
McGrath out of Palisades. 6 foot, 180.
Once again, got to thank some of our sponsors. Garland Communications, great sponsors from Garland. Is that you? And here's a handoff up the middle, Brian.
Yeah, looks like they're. .440 left, first quarter. Schuylkill League up 7-0 over the Colonial League. We got a player hurt on the field.
Oh, we got a player down. So while we got a player down, let's break off to commercial, and we'll hear from another of our sponsors.
At St. Luke's Orthopedic Care, you can trust us with your hands, feet, shoulders, hips, and knees. Because healthy bones and joints mean you can do more. You can trust us to recommend the right approach to care, including joint-sparing treatments and therapies. And when surgery is the only choice, we offer options to help you heal faster, including technology-assisted joint replacements and muscle-sparing hip surgery. St. Luke's, the orthopedic care you trust, now more than ever.
A rogue virus. No jobs. Sky-high tuition debt. Life is trying to put our generation on the sidelines. But we refuse to just sit back and watch it pass us by. Instead, watch us fly ahead. Watch us overcome anything. Watch us rise. Watch us change our world. Watch us become the next greatest generation.
Circle W Sports is the complete all-in-one platform for high school sports, designed by former athletes, coaches, and athletic directors. Circle W Sports gives school and team personnel an easier solution to run their entire athletic departments with the help of these features. League Manager makes creating master schedules a breeze. Configure your divisions, build schedules, track league all-stars, and much more. Referee Manager helps assign and track game officials in the same platform. And with RefPay, your officials can get paid within hours instead of days or weeks. Enjoy live scoring and statistical services through our
What? All right, we're back. It was Anthony Cardoza that was hurt. Anthony Cordona from Wilson area was injured, but he up and off the field on his own power. So that's always good to see.
Hopefully it was just a cramp. I mean, with this heat and stuff, you know, it has to be hydrated when you're playing in this kind of heat.
I'll tell you what, there's a breeze coming through the press box here, and I am happy with that breeze.
It does feel nice, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, it does feel nice. So here we go. Back the pass, and he's going long, and it's just overshot. He overshot the play.
Nice double coverage out there by the two defensive backs from Schuylkill.
Yeah. Again, the internet is a little choppy here, so we apologize for the slight chop in the screen, but we're doing our best here. And Brian, I can't wait till next week, Brian.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that next week.
Our whole crew is going to be at the Big 33 and the East-West games, both of them on Sunday and Monday at Bishop Devon High School. That's really exciting too.
Yeah, that's my first time out that way. I mean, last year, what was it that
we were at Central Dolphin.
All
right,
year.
There's a quick snap. And he's gone.
There's number 30, Lucas Hyde again. That was a nice run up the middle.
Nice touchdown run up the middle.
Again, showing off his speed. A little celebration there in the end zone. First time out that way. I mean, last year, what was it that
we were at Central Dolphin. All right, there's a quick snap. And he's gone.
It's like Nick Garrido from Notre Dame Green probably attempted the extra point.
Dude was all over our highlights this year on PA Football News this past year, and just as we say that, he kind of misses that. So it's 7-6. We're gonna take a commercial. 7-6. Schuylkill League takes the lead. As we take a look at the crowd that's sitting over there on the Colonial side. We'll be back right after a few minutes from our sponsor.
Circle W Sports is the complete all-in-one platform for high school sports, designed by former athletes, coaches, and athletic directors. Circle W Sports gives school and team personnel an easier solution to run their entire athletic departments with the help of these features. League Manager makes creating master schedules a breeze. Configure your divisions, build schedules, track league all-stars, and much more. Referee Manager helps assign and track game officials in the same platform. And with RefPay, your officials can get paid within hours instead of days or weeks. Enjoy live scoring and statistical services through our Performance Tracker and Stat Tracker apps. Learn how to track your workout or camp and combine statistics in real time. Then create any type of report after your results are tallied. The Stat Tracker app helps keep your fans involved, whether they are in the stands or at home, with live in-game stats. For more information, visit CircleWSports.com, the official online platforms of PA Football News and the PSFCA Big 33.
Here we go with the kickoff. Thanks, Tristan. And into the end zone, that kick goes.
I went out of the end zone on that one.
And then on the other side of the end zone. Yeah. Thanks for that interview, Tristan. that was a heck of a touchdown run. Heck of a touchdown run
That
there.
was a very
Yes.
nice run.
Yeah. So
Extra point, not so much, but
no. I was getting ready to say Nick Aradino. We have this feature every week on PA Football News, the Keystone Club, and he was in it every week. It seemed like he was kicking 10, 15, 20 field goals.
yeah, he was nailing 30, 40 yards. I think he even had a 50-yarder this year.
All right. So Snow brings him out, and he goes up the middle for a nice gain.
Looks like he has enough for the first down on that opening play. Picked up about 12 yards.
I don't know what you're looking at, Brian, but that was 8.
8? Oh, okay. I couldn't see behind the pole.
Oh, I'm sorry,
It's
Brian.
like the thing.
Yeah, these windows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Press box windows are always tricky. Yeah. Camera. All right, so Snow brings it back up to the line. They got 2 to go for a first down here. There's a nice little carry. He's not quite going to get there, though. Not quite going to make it.
Yeah, about a yard or so short.
Once again, some of our sponsors. You can log in and watch live stats as they happen right now. We got Tristan Kleinfelder down on the field. There's Snow back to pass and way overthrown.
Yeah, just a little bit outside on that one.
Just a little bit outside. Yeah, we were joking with Tristan, movie lines and stuff like that. Tristan's down on this hot field. And, let's get a report from Tristan down there. Well, Tristan, what's it feel like down there? It's got to be pretty warm down there, doesn't it?
I was looking at my phone earlier, and it said it was about 96 degrees. But these players are going strong, and I keep hearing coaches say, just stay hydrated. So players are excited, and it's hot down here.
Thanks for that report, Brian. Tristan, I'm sorry. And there's a big run. That's Snow down to the 45-yard line of the Colonial League. And
It was a nice run. Quarterback draw, just took it up the middle.
Broke it to the outside.
On that secondary and picked up like 20 extra yards.
Hot down here.
Thanks for that report, Brian. Tristan, I'm sorry. And there's a big run. Spin move.
That was Amari Dunn on the carry, number 24 out of Pottsville. 5'9", 205. He had a very good year again this year, working with Snow on that Pottsville squad. It's always a perennial power.
It's good to see, out in the, I like sportsmanship, and Tenejero is out there hitting everybody on the helmets. And, it's kind of difficult to see which team is which because, they switch all their helmets.
Yes, he did.
They used to, as it goes up the middle, they used to, all-star players, a lot of times they'll switch decals and they'll trade decals and cover their helmets with decals.
Right.
But, this was a little different spin. I wasn't expecting it, quite honestly, because when I saw that blue helmet in the end zone for the Schuylkill, I was like, okay, that's a Shenandoah player. But then we're like, nope, that's number 3, Brendan Stanton.
Yeah, they twisted it up on us a little bit.
It's a nice little crowd here. I'll tell you what. It's a good crowd here. And thankfully they get a break because we've reached the end of one. 7-6 Schuylkill. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
At St. Luke's Orthopedic Care, you can trust us with your hands, feet, shoulders, hips, and knees. Because healthy bones and joints mean you can do more. You can trust us to recommend the right approach to care, including joint-sparing treatments and therapies. And when surgery is the only choice, we offer options to help you heal faster, including technology-assisted joint replacements and muscle-sparing hip surgery. St. Luke's, the orthopedic care you trust, now more than ever.
CoachComm is the proven and trusted leader in coaching communications. For over 30 years, we've built our business on innovation and winning, with the goal to equip your team with the best coaching communication available. 97% of all FBS programs and thousands of high schools and colleges across the U.S. choose CoachComm because CoachComm has the experience and the know-how to provide the very best in technology and winning solutions.
There are two things in life that you can't outrun: taxes and death. Everything else you can outrun if you're fast enough. You can teach speed.
Watch the 2022 St. Luke's All-Star Awards, June 9th at 6:30 p.m. Join St. Luke's University Health Network in celebrating the region's best plays of the year, winningest teams, and most extraordinary high school and club sport athletes. For more information, visit sluhn.org/allstars and tune in June 9th. Watch
you. All right, we're back live here at Schuylkill Haven. What a beautiful facility this is here. And with the kickoff going on. All right, so that kickoff went in the end zone, and we're going to start back at the 20 here. And it's interesting to see, like, I like watching strategies by all-star coaches because, Brian, you know, sometimes they'll like alternate quarterbacks and sometimes they'll just use them first half, second half, kind of like that. It looks like right now we're going first half, second half. And for Colonial, little miscue, bobble, and that's going to go nowhere, Brian.
Yeah, Lucas Height that way, could not get out of the way that way of that way. I mean, they pretty much had him dead to rights in the backfield. It's like a loss of one.
Yeah. Sponsor of this game. As they bring him up, and 11 yards, that's a 1 yard loss on that play. So he drops back to pass, and it's going to be intercepted. It's an interception. And that, like, I'm not sure if that's Cullen or Brown with the interception. We got two number 4s.
Yeah,
here.
we do.
And we're unsure. Maybe we can get some that play. So he drops back to pass, and it's going to be intercepted. It's an interception. And the camera guy missed the interception.
Heights pass just kind of hung up there a little. It is a little breezy out there, even though it's warm. The ball just kind of hung up, and the DB just made a great play on the ball and made a nice diving interception. So Schuylkill League takes over.
Okay, that was Kevin Fitzpatrick from Schuylkill Haven on that.
Oh, hometown kid.
Oh, and that play just didn't work out. That's tough. They've only had 2 practices, and I think they only had like one, maybe a quarter of a practice actually. The rain kind of interrupted their practices.
Yeah, evident on that play, that just kind of got blown up in the backfield, no place to go. Lots of 6 on that one. For 2nd and 16, 9:54 left to go until half.
Snow back, takes the roll, and down he goes.
They say he's needed in touch.
Okay, I had him down.
It looked like he was down. I didn't hear a whistle blow. Right, they said he didn't get down, so he picked up about 5 yards on that one. They get to the 45.
Great job. He covers the City League for us out there in Pittsburgh, and he's also our marketing agent. So if you want to advertise with PA Football News, we'll put you in touch with him. All right, we got 3rd and long. There's a quick swing out.
Well, we got a flag down on the play.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. All-Star games kind of roll that way. Sometimes they don't. You never know.
That's it. We had a couple on the first drive, and it's been pretty penalty-free up until that point.
All right, we got 3rd and long. There's a quick swing out.
Well, we got a flag down on.
But it's going against Schuylkill. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure you can hear them. Let's take a look at them. Got the cheerleaders doing their job down there. Congrats to Mike Farr for pulling together this game today, too. Mike Farr did a heck of a job to pull this game together. Mike is also a member of the PSFCA. He's the East Assistant Executive Director. He's also the head coach for Schuylkill Haven. Congratulations to Mike on bringing this together. Phil Sams over there from Southern Lehigh is the head coach for the Colonial League. And good to see some of these guys. Brad Trembler from Salcon Valley, Brady Mutton from Penn Argel. So we got 3rd down and 9 to go. There's a 5-yard penalty. There's another quick out to the far side. And that's going to be a 1st down pass.
Nice catch there by Amari Dunn. Again, out of Pottsville. Nice catch on the sideline on a little quick screen. They just ran that play to the other side. Now they bring it back to this side. And pick up a 1st down. First and 10, Schuylkill League, 7:30 left to go till half. They're up 14-6 over the Colonial League. Ball sitting on the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Snow back, pump fake over the middle. Just missed on that
Just
play.
missed. Yeah, he had him there. He kind of just threw it a little bit behind him. The defensive back was able to get his hand in there and deflect it away. If he would have thrown it out in front, he would have had 6.
Nice angle there from our camera guy, Tristan Kleinfelder, down in the end zone. All right, we bring it back up to the line of scrimmage. And there's a bobble. Oh, he pulled it in.
And we got a flag. Looks like a little pushing and shoving going on there. Oh, and there's all kind of laundry all over the place. There's all kind of laundry going on.
Yeah. These games can get a little interesting. I remember a few years back during an all-star game, we actually stopped the game for about a half an hour and let the kids take an ice bath. But these kids want to compete out there. They're not here just because they want to put a uniform on and sweat.
No, definitely they want to get to, they want to do some hitting. And
Brian, talk about how does the Schuylkill League feel about the Colonial League teams and vice versa? You're the District 11 guy down here.
Yeah, it seemed like it was pretty receptive to this, to this merger that they get to play against teams that you normally don't play against. I mean, you got teams like, North Schuylkill that have to go down to Palisades, which is a long trip, so that's the only drawback I heard from some of the, players and the coaches this year was that, some of the traveling that they would have to do. But again, they don't have to do it every year. I think they rotate every 2 years or so.
I have a hard time with that argument from coaches about the travel because I live up in the Penns Valley district, and in order for me to see a game, I'm traveling.
Yes, you are. You're going a long way.
So there goes Snow up the middle, off to the right side, and gains a few yards down to about, looks like the 17-yard line.
That was another nice run by Snow again around that edge.
Really
have something.
Yeah, really good athlete, Snow.
He is.
Just a phenomenal athlete and fun to watch. So what do we got, Brian? We got
first and 10.
We're on the
17?
Yeah, I'd say the 17.
17. Sounds good.
Yeah, I think it looks like the 17-yard line. And 1,000 degrees on the field.
I know the Schuylkill League is in the black uniforms. They got to be really hot out there.
I'm telling you. Yeah, we're going to have to ask Mike about those choices for sure. Even white pants might have been a little better. But
yes.
Honestly, there's a little inside handoff, and looks like he's taking it down. Nice gain. Jason Ferment.
That was a nice run right there. It looked like he was caught dead in the backfield, but he was able to break a tackle. Was able to make a positive gain out of what looked like could have been about a 6-7 yard loss.
Yeah, that was a nice run by Ferment right there, and down to this, what is it, the 7-yard line? Looks like
around the 6-7 yard line.
Yep.
4.5 minutes still have. Still 14-7. But Schuylkill is on the move at the 7-yard line of the Colonial League.
There goes Snow. And he's in for the score.
Another nice run by Snow. This was nice and patient run. Took it to the outside, just waited for that gap to open up, and was able to cut it inside and find his way in the end zone for a 7-yard score. Officially a 6-yarder, 4:16.
There goes Snow. Here, let's hope they think than what we had.
That one looked good, better.
Yeah, much better. Up and through the uprights. Good kick. I want to thank Titan Threads for being a sponsor here. We're going to step away with the Schuylkill leading 21-6. We'll stay away for 30 seconds.
I'm Carissa Niehoff, Executive Director of the National Federation of State High School Associations. We are continuing our celebration of National High School Activities Month, and this week we want to focus on the important roles that coaches and officials play in high school sports and share some serious concerns that exist in states across the country. First, there is a national crisis that exists today with regard to the number of officials available to officiate high school sports. The shortage that exists across all sports has caused contests to be moved and programs to be canceled. We need more individuals to consider officiating high school sports, and we need players, coaches, parents, and other fans to be respectful and supportive to ensure that those individuals who are currently officiating continue to do so. Second, coaches and administrators need to take care of officials. Officials need clear information about contest logistics. They appreciate a personal welcome, a secure place for their belongings, and an environment in which good sportsmanship is enforced. Third, parents need to appreciate the time, sacrifice, and devotion that officials make to ensure high school sports are available to our nation's youth. We need you to cheer positively for the student athletes, not criticize the officials. The profession is tougher than we might think. We must recognize that officials do their best out there. Every person has a role to play to ensure the success of high school sports. We must all work together to make sure the games continue to be available to the more than 8 million participants in high school sports. We hope that you will join with us in celebrating National Coaches, Advisors, Officials, and Sponsors Week, October 18 to 24. Thanks for your support.
All right, we're back live. Schuylkill Haven Stadium, PAFootballNews.com. The state of PA football bringing you a live football game. Getting ready for a kickoff. Brian, we got Schuylkill leading 21-6. And this is going to be a short kick, fieldable. Fielded at the 20-yard line, and he gets up to about, looks like the 30. Dropped the ball there.
Yeah, it's Elijah Sorler from Catasauqua with the return. That one did not get to the end zone for a change.
And now we're going to see if the Colonial can muster up a little bit of extra offense and get closed in on these guys.
Yeah, they got some pretty good field position. They're about at the 34-yard line.
Once again, we want to thank St. Luke's for being a sponsor on this broadcast. We want to thank Titan Threads and Reading Famous Outdoors and Funding Zone. Funding Zone is one of the best sponsors that we have on our website, Brian.
Absolutely.
Great sponsors. As we go back live here with the Colonial on the 33-yard line. Quick snap, quick pass out. And that's a nice game, Brian.
It's almost a first down. It's like he had about 8-9 yards on that one. Height again with a little rollout to his right. Was able to hit his receiver there in the flat. And might be about a yard short. About a yard short.
Just short.
Just short. Ball's on the 34-yard line.
Well, that looks like the 44-yard line.
44-yard line. Boy, am I.
I'm going to stop and pick up a box of Wheaties for Brian so he can get his day started right. You know, hey, but he did in fact pick up the first down. They put the sticks out there and measured it.
All right.
So he did get the first down. So Colonial has a first down. They are on the 44-yard line. There's a quick look out and a nice little run, nice little keeper there.
Picked up about 5 or 6 on that one.
Yeah, Lucas Height was one of the when I saw this these rosters, I keep track of teams all over the state, and he was one of the players that I was really interested in to seeing how he performed today, and he's done a very good job.
Yeah, he has been both running and passing.
There's another throw, beautiful throw. Oh, and the receiver went down.
Yeah, he slipped a little bit to around the 50
There's going to be a no gain there, no gain on that play, but heck of a throw.
He hit him in stride there, and that was a quick little out.
Earlier they showed we showed a commercial earlier on. PIAA needs referees, Brian.
Big time.
I'll tell you what, I hope there's a solution out there somewhere. But guys, if you're listening, any kids out there, any young guys, just it's not a big investment to be a part of the referee crew, and you got to remember these guys were out here working for you. And one way you can give back for everything that you've gotten is put some stripes on and go out there. You don't have to be a referee every week, do you? I mean,
No, you could do, there's varsity, you got JV, you can do youth football to get started, get your feet wet.
Yeah.
Just to get started.
And you get on a crew and you make some good friends.
Yes.
There's a carry up the middle for first down.
Yes, I made some very good friends over the years.
Yeah, that's Lucas Height to the 24, 25-yard line. So there's a first down. But
there's a lot of training sessions that we have in District 11 that we do. We meet, go over stuff, and it's a great. I think it's fantastic. It keeps you in the game. If you play football in high school or college or whatever, it keeps you vested in that sport.
All right, we're back live here, and Brian, we got second down and 10 yards to go here for Colonial. There's your snap and a quick pitch out, and pretty much nothing going on there. Big defensive play.
That was a nice defensive stand right there. I mean, they tried to run a little option there and got the pitch out, but the end made a nice play on that one. Stood his ground and was able to make the tackle.
Yeah, that was Adam Scott from Pottsville.
Nice.
Or from North Schuylkill, I'm sorry. North Schuylkill, sorry about that. That's like sacrilegious down here. You cannot do that.
No.
You cannot make that mistake.
No.
I will try not to make that mistake again. So 3rd and 10.
How you look on that one? Look, a deep post pattern right there, just overthrown by about 5 yards. Had this guy open. Just overthrew it.
Got 4th down coming up. 4th down. Looks like we got a timeout, and we should probably take a timeout too and see another one of our.
When athletes on these teams get sidelined with an injury, they look to the sports medicine specialists at Penn State Health. Our team of sports medicine providers, physical therapists, and orthopedic surgeons can help you get back in the game. Penn State Health Sports Medicine.
Battles aren't won solely on the field. That's a common misconception. Battles are won within, over enemies of fear, enemies of doubt. In that place where promise.
Fade it up, bro. Yeah. All right, we're back live. 4th down play here coming up. And this looks like it's read well by the defense. It was a nice play, but it was read very, very well by the defender. He came flying up. I watched the defensive back come flying up. He saw it all the way.
Yeah,
so that's going to be a turnover in downs, Brian, for Colonial League. We've got 24 seconds left in the half. And what do you think of the game so far, Brian?
Well, right now, Schuylkill League is really dominating right now. I mean, look, Colonial League kind of moving the ball, but they really can't get, out of their own way. They get the ball around midfield, and that's about as far as they can get. I play there. Height tried to bring it out to the left side there, then throw it back to the right, and the defensive back made a nice play on that one.
So it's an all-star game. Are you trying to score on this one, Brian? Well, obviously somebody wants to score because
evidently they want to take it to half.
We're going to get to halftime. So we're going to take it to halftime, and entertaining game so far here in Schuylkill Haven with the score. Schuylkill 21, Colonial 6. We're going to take a break and listen to a couple of our sponsors tell you what they have to offer us.
Battles aren't won solely on the field. That's a common misconception. Battles are won within, over enemies of fear, enemies of doubt. In that place where promises are kept. Promises to oneself. Promises to one's community. Promises to one's country. In the heart of every Marine, you'll find a promise. A promise forever kept. A promise of battles won.
The team that we have put together of sport performance coaches and athletic trainers is why parents should choose St. Luke's University Health Network for their sport performance needs.
St. Luke's and our coaches are going to provide the safest and most comprehensive training environment that a student athlete would want. And I don't think there's anything in this area that can rival it.
At Epoxy Depot, your project is our priority. We have the systems, tooling, and equipment you need to get the job done right. Providing the best training, service, products, equipment, and value in the industry. Epoxy Depot offers training seminars taught by leading experts in the coatings industry. Whether you're new to the industry or have limited experience, you'll learn the skills to take part in this high-demand field. Stop by a location near you.
The team that we have put together of sport performance coaches and athletic trainers is why parents should choose St. Luke's University Health Network for their sport performance needs.
St. Luke's and our coaches are going to provide the safest and most comprehensive training environment that a student athlete would want. And I don't think there's anything in this area that can rival it.
C3 Sports in State College, Pennsylvania is proud to announce the 2022 Keystone Wrestling Super Clinic on August 26th and 27th. There will be a star-studded lineup of clinicians, including three-time NCAA champion Jason Dolph.
If you want to get better at wrestling and improve your results, then come join me at C3 Sports.
It'll be 2 days filled with programming for coaches, athletes, and parents. So please visit c3sports.org. We'll see you at C3 Sports for the 2022 Keystone Wrestling Super Clinic.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, zero jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will. We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
All right, we're back live at Schuylkill Haven, and we're going to watch some cheerleaders do a little bit of fun.
our doctor to talk about things.
All right, we're going to put the speaker, we're going to put a microphone outside so we can hear some music, and we're going to watch the cheerleaders because they deserve a little props.
Oh my gosh. Sunscreen got in my eye. I'm sitting there like, that's like, this is that like blue. How you doing, man? Hey, Billy. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Good. Hey, Richard. Sure, yeah. Think about it. We're going to get him, and then we're going to get you. Whatever you want. All right. How you doing? How are we doing this? On the camera or just from the camera? And then I'm going to do an interview.
All right, while we watch the cheerleaders here, we have a special guest here in the booth with us, one of our main sponsors for this broadcast from St. Luke's, Dr. Richard Sarad. Richard, tell us a little bit about the programs that you use here at St. Luke's and how you are involved with sports.
Yes, so I'm a primary care sports medicine physician for St. Luke's. Been here for almost 2 years, and I provide care for athletes, but also for everyday people who have injuries. We cover football, and of course we're covering today, but we'll be covering in the fall. Cover a couple teams myself, and all across the region. Got sports docs.
So you guys kind of like
football.
you help the teams out, like you're contracted with the teams, and you're on the sidelines with them.
Yes, sir. So yes, we're on the sidelines covering the game, and then we're also during the week we're in the office. We're in contact with the athletic trainers, and they'll let us know if there's a kid got hurt, and we'll squeeze them in. If we have a problem making an appointment, we'll make a spot for them so we can take care of those athletes, and then get them better and get them back to playing.
And of course, St. Luke's is all over the place down here in what we consider District 11. You guys, we see you at a lot of games, St. Luke's, and all over the internet and stuff like that. And we're just happy to have St. Luke's on board, helping with this game. You guys came on big and to help out with Mike Farr and the rest of the leagues to be a sponsor for the game and sponsor our broadcast as well. So we're happy to have St. Luke's as a sponsor on this webcast. Why St. Luke's? Tell us why St. Luke's. Why would people choose St. Luke's?
Oh, well, we're a network. As you said, we're all across the whole region, the area, and we've got. As far as our sports medicine department, we have primary care sports medicine doctors, and we have orthopedic surgeons around in the whole region. We've got offices and hospitals in almost every area of the valley to provide top-notch care, to take care of the athletes, and get them back to playing.
What is a big key? Like, it's hot today, so what are we watching for today in this heat?
That's a good question. I was a little concerned when I saw it was going to be up to 93 degrees today. Well, we're looking for we want to avoid heat strokes for the athletes. For the spectators as well, but mainly for the athletes. So we're looking at the wind speed, and we're looking at the temperature and the humidity, and we have a wet bulb. We have a wet bulb. Sorry,
that's right.
Can't remember what the word. You put me on the spot here, but
that's okay. I'm
so
not
we
gonna
have
remember your name anyway. So.
That's okay.
You got a thing.
So we have tools here to measure it, and so right now, so we're in the good zone. So we were in the orange zone. We're in the yellow zone now. So with that breeze, that's good. We're keeping the athletes hydrated, and things are looking good.
What's interesting is I work with the Big 33 and PSFCA in the East-West games, and next week, of course, the big games on Memorial Day weekend down at Bishop McDevitt, and we have a company that's providing us with they're providing the mouthpieces for the players, and the technology they use, they can look at the mouthpiece and it changes colors when the players overheat, so they can see immediately when the players are overheating. So that's interesting too. But we're glad to have St. Luke's on board. Dr. Sherrod, we're glad to have you here. Thank you for coming to our booth, and appreciate it. And maybe we'll see you down the road on the sideline somewhere. I'm sure you'll see one of our guys on the sideline somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for being a guest.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure for us to be here and support this kind of stuff for the athletes.
All right, thanks a lot, man. And then we're going to go to a commercial here, and we'll be right back after a few moments from one of our sponsors.
The team that we have put together of sport performance coaches and athletic trainers is why parents should choose St. Luke's University Health Network for their sport performance needs.
St. Luke's and our coaches are going to provide the safest and most comprehensive training environment that a student athlete would want. And I don't think there's anything in this area that can rival it.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, zero jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will. We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny. We invite you to join us. The next greatest generation is now.
Like that. Hi, Pro. So we're back. Hey, we're back. We're back at Schuylkill Haven, and guess what? We have another guest with us today, and Leroy Boyer. You're a popular person down here in the Schuylkill County area. Leroy from the Republican.
Pottsville Republican Herald. I am the sports editor.
He is a sports editor. And Leroy, what are your thoughts on the game so far?
It's a typical All-Star game. Offenses are doing what they want for the most part, and then whichever team makes a defensive stop seems to be the team that usually wins. And Kevin Fitzpatrick.
And hold on 1 second. We're going to get him back on the air. We're going to do this. We'll put you on this.
Hold on. I think I'm on now.
All right, you're back on.
I hit the button.
Leroy got a little excited and started.
I did. I talk with my hands.
Yeah, he got a little
from
excited.
Schuylkill County.
So.
Hey, so Kevin Fitzpatrick makes the interception for the Schuylkill Stars and breaks the momentum of each team scoring and then the other team scoring, and that's how the Schuylkill team is ahead.
Yeah, and also you see, like, two of the things that I always notice, you see a lot of penalties and a lot of miscues. And from what I understand, practices were cut short by rain, so they didn't get much practice in.
Well, and then, you look at an all-star game. So this is a different all-star game in that it's in May, and you have kids that were supposed to be here but are not. And the Colonial League is hampered by that. If you would have saw their original roster, Dante Mahaffey from Saucon Valley is a tremendous quarterback. He would have been their quarterback. And then Damian Simpson, the fastest kid in the Colonial League and probably he is the fastest kid in District 11, the District 11 100-meter champion, qualifies for states at track. So he's not here either.
Yep.
They could have threw about 3 bombs there and been up 21-0.
Yeah, we run into the same thing with the East-West squads too.
Yeah.
The kids are in track. We actually had one kid who was had to drop out, and another kid, the kid from Selinsgrove, they brought him into the game, but it was a big decision for him because he is such a good track athlete, and they thought he was going to qualify for states.
Yeah.
But he decided, hey, I want to play the Big 33 game. So he made that decision to not go to states and play the Big 33 game. So
the Schuylkill team is in the same boat. There's a handful of kids that are their baseball teams are still alive in the district playoffs, which start Tuesday up here. And they're not in the game. Jonas McGrath from Tri-Valley is one 1. They're the defending District 11 Single A champs and the favorite to win it again and make a pretty long run. He's their best pitcher, so he's not here. And I would hope that those kids selected to the game at least came and to witness the part of it. I mean, this is the first one, so to have a crowd like this, which is impressive, because when we have the Schuylkill League All-Star game here, the North-South game, there's nobody here. It's cold. It's
yeah, well, that's like in December, right?
It's the Thanksgiving Eve.
Yeah.
But that game and this game are similar in the aspect that Jace Carabella, Snowball, and Amari Dunn are kind of playing games with everybody, because they dominated the game from the South perspective back in November, and they're doing it here for the Schuylkill League Stars so far. I mean, Carabella Snowball is a tremendous athlete, very good ad-libber as far as a quarterback is concerned, can keep it, can throw it, has a great arm, can run with it. And Amari Dunn is that like scat back, Brian Westbrook, Boston Scott, kind of Eagles guy. If you're an Eagles fan, he fits that build. He can catch the ball on deep routes. He can catch it out of the backfield. He can run it. Most educational teaching is minimal. It's hot out here in the afternoon. It's not. Now this carpet is new and it's better than the old stuff with the little pellets. So it might not be as hot as it could be. But
that's it. Yeah, it's got like this sawdust kind of mixture in it or something like that.
So the rubber pellets make it a little hotter.
Oh, I
believe so. Still playing on turf in 100-degree temperatures. I don't think it's the same as grass.
Yeah, I don't either. But, players are coming back out on the field. Leroy from the Pottsville Republican Herald, Leroy Boyer. If you guys need anything District 11 related in the Schuylkill or Colonial League area, he's your guy, Leroy Boyer. Follow him on Twitter. What's Twitter name, Leroy?
@PubsBoss.
@PubsBoss. There you go. Follow him on Twitter. Check out the Pottsville Republican Herald for all your sports coverage in this area. They do a great job down here. Leroy, thanks for being a guest on our show, man.
Thank you for having me, and you guys do a great job as well. Thanks for giving these guys the attention they deserve.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. We're going to take a break here. We're going to go hear from some of our sponsors, and we're going to come back with the second half kickoff, and we're going to wrap up the first half. So,
C3 Sports in State College, Pennsylvania is proud to announce the 2022 Keystone Wrestling Super Clinic on August 26th and 27th. There will be a star-studded lineup of clinicians, including 3-time NCAA champion Jason Dolph.
If you want to get better at wrestling and improve your results, then come join me at C3 Sports.
It'll be 2 days filled with programming for coaches, athletes, and parents. So please visit c3sports.org. We'll see you at C3 Sports for the 2022 Keystone Wrestling Super Clinic.
Circle W Sports is the complete all-in-one platform for high school sports, designed by former athletes, coaches, and athletic directors. Circle W Sports gives school and team personnel an easier solution to run their entire athletic departments with the help of these features. League Manager makes creating master schedules a breeze. Configure your divisions, build schedules, track league all-stars, and much, much more. Referee Manager helps assign and track game officials in the same platform. And with RefPay, your officials can get paid within hours instead of days or weeks. Enjoy live scoring and statistical services through our Performance Tracker and Stat Tracker apps. Learn how to track your workout or camp and combine statistics in real time. Then create any type of report after your results are tallied. The Stat Tracker app helps keep your fans involved, whether they are in the stands or at home, with live in-game stats. For more information, visit CircleWSports.com, the official online platforms of PA Football News and the PSFCA Big 33.
When you step out on that field, everyone is equal. Talent, it means nothing. They may be more talented than you, but if you show more heart, if you show more focus, if you just decide this day that you will never accept second place to anyone, if you do that, if you all do that, there's no one we cannot defeat. And there's no one that will want to challenge us ever again. So do you want to go out there like every other player, like every other team? Or do you want to stand up this day to make this day count? Make it count.
Just, yeah. Okay. Sure. That doesn't matter. They're all the same.
Okay.
All right, we're live. We're back. We just got yelled at by Dan, the man, and the kickoff. We've got the kickoff, and here we go with the second half, and there's a flag flying right away. So we got the kickoff. Oh, and there's a little extra curricular activity going on. Brian, first of all, I want to thank all our sponsors. And there's, I apologize, but we got to pay our bills. So we had a lot of sponsors there during that break, and then we had some great guests from St. Luke's, and of course the famous pub boss Leroy Boyer from Pottsville Republican Herald. And we read off some stats, and first half was a entertaining first half, Brian.
There was an entertaining first half. A lot of nice big plays there, both offensively and defensively, and we'll see what we can get here in the second half. Looks like we start out the game with a penalty.
Yep. Thanking all of our sponsors. We're running them across the screen now. Funding Zone, Garland Communications, Famous Reading Outdoors. Famous Reading Outdoors provided the uniforms today, so big, huge thanks to Famous Reading Outdoors. Big thanks to St. Luke's for being on board. Big thanks for Titan Threads. Titan Threads is just like amazing. And we've got Tara. I think Tara's in the building here somewhere, but we never got a hold of her, so I wanted to bring Tara up from Titan Threads. Titan Threads helped us supply East-West uniforms and the Big 33 next week.
Nice.
I'm excited for that game at Bishop McDevitt next week. All three games are going to be fun, and
I'm looking forward to my first time out at Bishop McDevitt. I've never been out there before. So
yep, DBR Industries, great sponsor there. DBR, you need some epoxy flooring, and the ball goes over and down to the 10-yard line. The Colonial continues to struggle with their offense.
They do. I mean, they got the kickoff there and had pretty good field position, but then they got pushed back with the penalty, and now they have a fumble, and now they're around the 10-yard line.
I want to thank Turf Tank for being a sponsor.
3rd and 17 they're looking at here.
And we're looking at this guy down here, Mike Farr. Mike Farr's the guy, man. He put this together. Mike Farr did a great job with this game.
Yes, he did.
So we got a 3rd and 17. Lucas rolls, and he throws, and it's picked off, intercepted.
Yeah, it was. That ball kind of just hung up there. It was a 50-50 ball on the defender.
Or was it picked off?
I don't know. They're kind of having a little
Personal
discussion.
foul, roughing the passer. Put this together. Mike Farr did a great job with this game.
Yes, he did. It's automatic first down. And height is down. There's a player down there.
Put this together. Mike Farr did a great job with this game.
Yes, he did.
So we got a 3rd and 17. Lucas rolls, and he throws, and it's picked off, intercepted. The big kid's just going to run it. There you go.
Nice.
Well, he's getting up and he's walking off on his own, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to see a kid get hurt in one of these all-star games.
Yeah. We want to mention something coming up. They're all in. The Schuylkill United Way holds a charity event down here on June 21st at 3 p.m. at North Schuylkill Stadium. We covered that last year. It's kind of like an Olympics or something like that, isn't it? And is it 5 o'clock? It's at 5 o'clock, North Schuylkill. We're going to have that on our website. We'll advertise it on PA Football News, and we'll let you know exactly what that is. But I know Dan the Man Reed here, he's our control booth guy. He covered that last year. He had a fun time with that last year, so that's a fun event to be a part of. All right. So we got a 1st and 10 here. Kind of a fake handoff. I don't know how this is going to play out. That was Colt Dorshimer, the Penn Ardsel running back. So I think we're going to see a lot of draw and stuff like that. Another thing we want to remember here is on the Schuylkill County Combine is coming up. So colleges, if you want to be a part of that, check it out. The Schuylkill County Combine, it's their first annual, but that's actually not true. It's actually the inaugural. So more information on that is on our website. All right, second down, 11 yards to go. The ball goes high on the snap and down. This is just not going to be.
And we got another flag. Yeah, Cole Dorsheimer from Penn in there playing quarterback.
Yeah, he's a running back and a linebacker.
Yeah.
I'm sure the coaches thought to have him take a couple snaps pre-game. I didn't get a chance to check that out, but yeah. So, I mean, when you're a running back and coach says, "All right, you're behind center," you know, what am I doing? Run the ball. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
well, he got a reprieve there. It's like a personal foul against the Schuylkill League.
Yeah, right now Schuylkill seems to be their own worst enemy. They're helping Colonial move the ball.
Yeah, they're up to the 39-yard line now, and it's still first down.
So they haven't had a positive play yet, and they got a first down. So it's exciting, and I guess if you're a Colonial fan, that's exciting. But yeah, once again, I want to mention also because of the heat, they've agreed to have running clocks, so the clocks never stop.
Oh,
another miscue. And some parents are upset.
Blaze Curry was able to jump on that
Number
football.
35, Blaze Curry.
Never fumble that snap again. But yeah, we got a little bit extracurricular again.
Also got 3 on the play.
Soldier comes in from Catasauqua. The Rough Riders. I love the Rough Riders.
The Rough Riders. They just got a new turf field put in too on their stadium.
And with the carry is Solar, and he gets maybe a yard.
Yeah, maybe a yard.
Maybe a yard. So that's going to make it third down and about, 13 yards to go.
Looks that way. Third and 13. 7:37. Clock is still running.
Got to thank Dan for being here. Got to thank we got to thank the Schuylkill Haven superintendent for helping us out. We tore the entire press box apart. The maintenance guy is not going to be happy with us when he shows up, but they did everything they could to help us get this live stream on. So there's a roll and a throw by the running back. Oh, he dropped it. Nearly intercepted. Nearly intercepted.
He saw a lot of green grass there in front of him. I think he was looking for a little scoring action there and took his eye off the ball.
And I think that might have been Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, it looked like Fitzpatrick, number 4. We have 2 number 4s on here.
Three number 4s.
3 number 4s, sorry.
Jason Cullen. Does anybody know what with us when he shows up? But they did everything they could to help us get this live stream on. So there's a roll and a throw by the running back. Oh, he dropped it. Nearly intercepted. Great camera work. Awesome. Great edit work there by Dan, the man Reed. We'll come back live, and we're going to 4th and 12, and we're going to go for it. You got a running back throwing the ball, and he completes the pass to about the 39-yard line, but it's going to be a turnover on downs.
He's about 6 yards short on that one, so it looks like Schuylkill will take over again. Looks like it's going to be on the Colonial League 39-yard line. 39-yard line. 6:18 left, third quarter. Still 21-6. Schuylkill leading.
And again, I want to thank the Lord. I want to thank the Lord for that breeze.
Yes, definitely. It feels real nice in the press box.
It definitely feels good. So here we go. First down on the 39-yard line. There's a quick swing out and a nice tackle there for about a 5-yard gain.
5-yard little screen pass there. Can't see the number on here. Number 44, 24?
24. Yep. Yeah, that was Amari Dunn. That's a connection. Of course, Carabello, Snow, and Dunn play together, so it's a good connection, and they know each other pretty well.
Absolutely.
You kind of lean on that in these games, when
sure.
you have a couple of players who play together, and And that's very helpful. So here's a handoff up the middle for maybe a yard. And that's Tinahero from Jim Thorpe. Brian, what's it like living in the Jim Thorpe area? It's a beautiful, beautiful place to visit.
I can't even describe it. You have to come visit. If you haven't been to Jim Thorpe, you have to come to visit Jim Thorpe.
Yeah, it's a beautiful area. We love it up there. I'm gonna bring my wife up and take the train excursion. Have you ever done that, Brian?
Yes, I did it a couple times. Actually, they have a new one, a new diesel train. They just got refurbished. That's doing a trip from Reading to Jim Thorpe.
Oh, wow.
Not a diesel.
There goes Snow, and he doesn't get anywhere. He gets maybe a yard or two. Maybe even got back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
I stand corrected by Dan the Man. It's a steam engine, not a diesel engine.
Yeah,
that was my mistake.
Dan's a train guy. Dan likes his trains. Yep, for sure. I'll tell you another place you guys need to go visit is you need to go up and visit Ed up in Wellsboro. There's some nice scenery up in Wellsboro. Go visit Ed from Circle W Sports. He drove all the way down here from Wellsboro. It took him 12 years and 37 minutes. Circle W Sports. Circle W Sports, we're about to break loose on one of his new products. We have a combine tracker, and it's live combine results. So we're gonna break that thing out this week.
Nice.
Up in where are we at? Monday night, District 4, right? Or no? We're at Richland Monday night at Richland High School for the CPFCA Football Coaches Combine. We're gonna break it in, so college coaches, come on out, check out this new product. I think this is something you guys are gonna want to see for sure. So there goes Snow back, dropping back. Tosses a little underhand toss, and it goes for 12 yards.
Nice little shovel pass right there.
You love the shovel pass. I love the shovel pass.
Gotta love it.
That's a great improv.
He was being chased along right before he got to the sideline. Just decided to flip it out. Like you said, picked up 12 yards.
And a first down. Dropping back. Tosses a little underhand toss, and it goes for 12 yards.
Nice little shovel pass right there.
Google driving. Dropping back. Tosses a little underhand toss, and it goes for 12 yards.
Nice little shovel pass right there.
He's just short on that play, Brian. Just short of the first down.
Just a little bit.
Just short. So that's a turnover on downs. We got a quarterback is
the chains. School will turn it over on downs. Colonial will take over 1st and 10.
Looks like Height's back in the game.
Looks that way. Good to see
that's
him
good
back.
to see. I'm glad to see Height back in the game. He takes a snap, little handoff. There's not much doing up the middle. And once again, I gotta be. That was probably a courtesy flag there. I didn't think that was real late.
Yeah, I guess you want to make sure it doesn't get out of hand.
That was Blaze Curry, but I think that was just a result of
previous
momentum.
Yeah,
I think that was a momentum. I don't think that was anything that was meant on purpose. But all right, so we got a second down, 10 yards to go. Once again, got to thank the Funding Zone, Titan Threads, Famous Reading Outdoors, St. Luke's, of course, for being sponsors. Got to thank Three Rivers Broadcasting, Go Route, DBR Industries, Circle W Sports. Dan, do we have the Big 33 golf? Do you have the Big 33 golf thing, Dan? Coming up, the Journey Travel PSFCA Big 33 Golf Scramble Friday, July 29th is a great time. All kind of stuff you can bid on. We'll have some celebrities there. Former Big 33 players are going to be there. Football coaches from all over the place and players. Last year we had a real nice outing for the Big 33 PSFCA Golf Scramble. The Journey Travels Golf Scale. So here we go. Second down and 18 after that loss on that play. Ross Bauman from Blue Mountain. Ross, one of the Bauman twins.
Yes. He read height all the way on that one. He was just reading his eyes. He just got stepped right in front of the pass and picked it off.
Of course, Ross and his brother
The interception for Schuylkill Haven was
going
by
on
Jackson
college
Yoder.
football. That I think Ross and Jake are both going to RMU. Am I not correct on that one, Dan? Morris, lost on that play. Ross Baldwin doesn't look like they're going to, though. 12. 9 seconds. They're going for it. Snow goes off to the right.
He's in.
And he's in for the touchdown. Jay Snow.
Nice run there. Just bide his time, waited for that hole to open up, and then just darted right through and was able to score again from about 11 yards out.
Yep. Maybe we can get Tristan to come over here on this side and get an interview with Mr. Stoll.
Yeah, Mr. Snow's having a good game.
Yeah, he is having 9 seconds. They're going for it. Snow goes off to the right.
He's in.
And he's in for the touchdown. 3 TDs for
Snow. Yes.
There's a kick, and it is good. So with the end of the third quarter, the kick is good, 28-6. My fault on the missed kick. I'm doing double duty today. We didn't have a cameraman show up, so really talking and to move my hands. I'm not like Leroy Boyer. I don't talk with my hands.
We're gonna do a quick interview.
I sit still when I'm talking, and I can't do it. But we're gonna come back after a commercial break here.
You ready?
What are you? Tristan here in a few minutes.
When athletes on these teams get sidelined with an injury, they look to the sports medicine specialists at Penn State Health. Our team of sports medicine providers, physical therapists, and orthopedic surgeons can help you get back in the game. Penn State Health Sports Medicine.
Huh? We're going to use this camera. All right, we're back live. Tristan, you got a special guest with you down there.
Probably the offensive player of the game. Talk about the game a little bit. We've all just been flowing. Coach has been giving me the ball. Linemen have been giving me my block. Receiver's been catching the ball when I'm throwing it. Everything's just working out for us today. I'll go about your celebration. You hit the gritty play for that. I'm just enjoying the game, having fun. And that's just it. All right. Good day, buddy.
Thanks, Tristan. Thanks, Jays. Back to the game. We're getting ready to kick off. Jay Stoll is having him in game.
Yes, he is, for sure.
All right, so here's the kickoff, and it's probably going to go into the end zone. Well, did it? I don't know.
Yes, it is. Yes.
It did go in the end zone.
Not by much, but did make it.
Just barely. So 28-6, 12 minutes ago. We're in the fourth quarter here. And once again, we're going to thank Garland Communications, the Funding Zone, Titan Threads, Famous Reading Outdoors, St. Luke's, all for being sponsors. I got to thank Ed from Circle W Sports for providing the stats that I'll be using to write the game story when I get all the way back to little Center Hall, PA, which is where we come from. That's me and Tristan. Brian, of course, is from Jim Thorpe. Dan lives right around the corner here in Auburn, PA, and Ed wins the big ticket. Ed's got the big travel for Circle W Sports all the way back to Wellsboro, PA, in God's country. I'm sure he'll be glad to get back up there where it's nice and probably 5 degrees cooler.
More than likely.
Well, it could be. There's a big... And that looks like another interception, Brian.
Yeah, it looks like the ball just popped up there. And Schuylkill got the ball back again on that turnover. And they're inside the
big number 76, looks like.
Looks that way.
Yep, 76. That's Gage Hartney from Lee Heighton. PA in God's country. I'm sure he'll be glad to get back up there where it's nice and probably 5 degrees cooler.
More than likely.
Well, it could be. There's a big, and that looks like another interception, Brian.
Yeah, it looks like he took advantage.
What is it? I think that's 4 turnovers now for us. So 4 turnovers. Got to thank Losh 24/7 Services. Thank Three Rivers. Alex Vidrichevsky. He's a D11 guy. He likes pierogies.
Another Polak.
Yeah. Yep, he likes pierogies. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Brian Hollywood Tashinsky with the remark. Just want to put that out there. Oh.
Uniform sweatshirts, much more. All thanking you friends for your next fundraiser. 527-307. Also, today's sponsors, the funding government, our communication services.
Well, as the Schuylkill team lines up on the 18-yard line, Snow takes the snap, hands it off, and it's a run around to the left side. And nice escape there. Nice escape.
Nice.
And we're getting a little rough again, but a little pat on the helmet there. Cervantes Davis again with that run. And
he took the tackler head on there and was able to bounce right off of him and picked up another about 3 or 4 yards.
The Schuylkill Colonial game, that emblem you see on the air right now, that was designed by our good folks at Titan Threads. Of course, we got the big 33 game coming up next week. You can tune in right here and watch the game. If you're on local cable, there are a couple cable channels that are going to be carrying the game. Got the 2 PSFCA games going on next week, so we're happy about that. We're excited. So let's bring it back, and Snow takes a snap. Quick pitch. Okay. This is an entertaining run.
Yeah, it's a lot of juking and jiving, but no, nothing. I was just barely back to the line of scrimmage on that run.
I used to have a girlfriend that did that. Yeah, a lot of juking and jiving, but nowhere to go.
Oh, man.
This is a children's show, so we apologize, but we're just having fun. Looking down on the field here, the kids you're starting to see a lot of helmets off. This has to be wearing on them. This has to be wearing on them.
Yeah, I would think.
It's got to be tough.
All right, these guys are full pads, and it's got to be at least 90, 95 on that field.
And there goes Snow again, and Snow is just short of the end zone.
You got the 2-yard line.
Just short.
Yep. I would expect him to get another carry here and take it in for his 5th touchdown.
That'll be 5.
This will be 5. I'm sure he's going to call his own number here. Got 2 yard. Oh, do we have a flag down? Flag down.
Not sure what the call on that one was. As we roll through all of our sponsors, C3 Sports, of course, that's my church back up, and we have a sports facility. It was pretty interesting. I walked into church one day, and I see all these little kids running around. Some of them have like Pine Richland shirts on and things like that. And you know, it dawned on me a couple of seconds later that our church held we hosted the PIAA junior high basketball tournament.
Nice.
State championship, yeah.
C3 Sports in State College, Pennsylvania is proud to announce the 2022 Keystone Wrestling Super Clinic on August 26th and 27th. There will be a star-studded lineup of clinicians, including 3-time NCAA champion Jason Nolf.
If you want to get better at wrestling and improve your results, then come join me at C3 Sports.
It'll be 2 days filled with programming for coaches, athletes, and parents. So please visit c3sports.org. We'll see you at C3 Sports for the 2022 Keystone Wrestling Super Clinic.
We kept talking. We're back live. They're marking off the penalty. I'm not sure what the penalty was. I didn't catch the referee's call. I think it was the referee's coming with the call. So it looks like a personal foul.
and forth up and down the sidelines, in the end zones. He's all over the place down there.
Yeah. Tristan, it's got to be hot down there.
Very hot.
All right, so,
Sunburn or a nice tan, but it's pretty warm.
milk was probably the wrong choice today, wasn't it?
Yeah, it definitely was.
Little Ron Burgundy joke there. It'd be nice if that clock was running while the penalty and stuff was going on, but
For sure.
it's not. So we have 6:37 left, 28-6. Schuylkill team leads. Honestly, I don't know what the drawback is here. Once again, famous Reading Outdoors.
They're trying to get the clock.
ReadingOutdoors.com, 2,000 acres of dirt trails, 650 miles of trails in the Schuylkill, Northumberland area, 570-573-1038. Here's a throw, and he overthrows his receiver.
And we got another flag down.
And we got another flag down. We're going to take a commercial. We'll be right back.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Michael Sikorsky from the Funding Zone, the #1 fundraising company in the state of Pennsylvania. If you need help raising funds for your program, please contact us at 570-885-0900. Thank you.
Yeah, they said, come on! I know, I get beer. They were debating where are you going to get a beer? D&D.
All right, we're back live. Colonial has the ball. It's 1st and 10 Colonial. Quick pitch. And they get a nice little gainer there.
Yeah, pick about almost the first down. They're going to give him the first down on that.
Yep, Kyle McGrath from Palisades on the catch there. I kind of feel like I'm at home in this area. It's 1st and 10 Colonial. Quick pitch. And you know that's where I'm from?
Yes, I did know that. That was where you're from.
You knew I was going to get into broadcast one time, right? You know it, right?
Of course, I was waiting for it. It took you almost 3.5 quarters.
I know, yeah. These are some old stomping grounds down here to come down to. I remember Berwick used to play Pottsville down this way. Love Pottsville Stadium. I'm old school. Like I can remember when Berwick used to play St. Clair.
Wow. That's going back.
That's going back.
That's
that
going
makes
back.
me very old. All right. But I can remember those games. Some great history down here. All right, we got an injury on the field, so we're going to take a timeout here. We'll come back after some words from another sponsor.
When you step out on that field, everyone is equal. Talent, it means nothing. They may be more talented than you, but if you show more heart, if you show more focus, if you just decide this day that you will never accept second place to anyone, if you do that, if you all do that, there's no one we cannot defeat, and there's no one that will want to challenge us ever again. So do you want to go out there like every other player, like every other team, or do you want to stand up this day to make this day count?
All right, we're back live. Colonial has the ball. There's a quick handoff. And that's Elijah Solar with a nice 3-4 yard run. And here we go again.
Oh, now we got some extra bar pushing and shoving here. And
yeah, we're just going to move the camera over here, and we're going to shine it down on this guy's jersey right here. Titan Threads, custom apparel, corporate apparel, uniforms, fundraisers, 570-573. And I lost the rest of the number. But give them a call. Talk to Tara. Tell her we sent you. She'll take good care of you. Tara's a good person. Got to thank the PIAA. They do a lot of work. Thank Turf Tank. Hey, listen, for any of you people who do fields and do the lining on fields, like athletic directors, coaches, field personnel, and stuff like that, we have a special thing coming up on Tuesday and Wednesday morning at Bishop McNevis Stadium. Turf Tank is coming to line the fields for us to practice on, and I'm actually looking forward. I want to go see it. They use GPS or something like that. They map the field out, they set that sucker down, and it just lines the whole field for you. It puts the dashes and dots and everything. Wow. They're going to put the big 33 banner in the middle of the field on the practice field for us. So
it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, you got to give Turf Tank, come on down and check them out. So here we go. 3rd and 1.
Oh, it was a first down.
Oh, that was a first down.
Yep, we changed it.
Mm-hmm. Big scramble, lots of scrambling going on, and there's a block. Oh, 3 men got blocked on that play, and he wisely threw the ball away.
Yeah, there was nothing there.
Nothing there. It was a nice scramble, though.
It was. He kind of just blew by some time but wasn't able to find a receiver and just got rid of it.
Kudos to the right tackle who took 3 guys out on the return on the run back.
Yes.
Yep.
Here's the phone number down there.
Once again, the phone number for Titan Threads, 570-573-2906. Give them a call if you need any kind of apparel. Nice pass over the middle for a completion. Looks like about a 12-yard gain there.
Yeah, it was a good pass right there. Height to number 25.
Kyle McGrath. Kyle McGrath, good football player. Very good player from Palisades. He made the Keystone Club a couple of times this year.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the Keystone Club is something we do on PAFootballNews.com. For all your coverage of high school football, check out PAFootballNews.com. We don't stop covering high school football. As a matter of fact, we're going to start really hammering it with the Big 33 and the East-West games. We've got our player preview series coming up. We call them player profiles. We did over 600 last year, so my guys are all winding up and getting those things ready to roll. We're going to do something different this year on PA Football News. We used to do team previews. We're still going to preview the teams, but we're going to do more of a conference thing. It's a daunting task. We have the people, but getting all those teams and their previews on the internet, on a website, it takes a lot of space.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it by conference, and we got some pretty good guys. Got to give a great big shout out to our camera guy Tristan down there on the field. Tristan just got hired by WTAJ. He'll be in the DuBois Clearfield market. There's an incomplete pass, but Tristan just graduated from Lock Haven University in journalism, and we congratulate Tristan on getting that job with WTAJ. We got Nate Grella, who one of our other interns, landed a full-time job with the State College Spikes as their associate entertainment director. Got Jeremiah from out west. He landed a job. He's working with the Warpers or something like that. So if any of you guys are out there interested in being an intern and you can do a better job than we are in the booth, please come and see me at PAFootballNews.com. You can find my email, send me an email, or you can hit us up on PA Football News. Down run there.
Number 10.
That's James Denicola from Palmerton.
.239 left to go. Still 28-6.
See if the Colonial League can pull one out here and then put some points on the
It'd be
board.
nice to get at least get another score here, another touchdown.
I don't know what the hold up on this one is.
Not sure either.
It probably has something to do with Mike Farr down there. He's probably just harassing the referees.
Could be it too.
There's a pitch. Oh, and the pitch goes backwards.
Stays
It's a
in
live ball.
and they get back on it.
And Colonial recovered it, but
Number one.
Unfortunately, it's a big loss.
Elijah Solar with the recovery.
Harassing the referees.
Could be it too.
There's a pitch. Oh, and the pitch goes backwards.
Stays
It's
in
a live ball.
and they get back on it.
I think for a minute there, Solar didn't realize. Oh,
No, it was bouncing towards the sideline there. They thought it was going to go out, and then all of a sudden it back in bounds.
We need a running back. Very well, it looks like the players are going to take a timeout, and we're going to take a timeout too. We'll hear from one of our sponsors, and we'll be.
At Epoxy Depot, your project is our priority. We have the systems, tooling, and equipment you need to get the job done right. Providing the best training, service, products, equipment, and value in the industry. Epoxy Depot offers training seminars taught by leading experts in the coatings industry. Whether you're new to the industry or have limited experience, you'll learn the skills to take part in this high-demand field. Stop by a location near you.
We understand an upside-down world. We understand a rogue virus, zero jobs, and stratospheric tuition. But they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Not so fast. Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will. We will because our future is the future. Because the life we have chosen has prepared us for this moment in history. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. We're going to save families from disaster and feed those left.
I think Bobbin had an interception, but yeah, I'd say Bobbin. We're back live. Here we are live, and there's offsides. Right. I got myself a cool little ball from Garland Construction Services. One of these cool little footballs. I'm going to put it right in front of the camera so you can see it. Check that out. Nice. All right. I love souvenirs. Souvenirs are fun. I don't collect too much stuff, but I do have some nice collections. I have a cereal box that features the Berwick National Championship team. Nice. There's a pass over the middle. It's bobbled, and it's dropped incomplete.
Let's see who's got his hand on it. It looked like one of the linemen there might have tipped that ball at the line of scrimmage.
So, Brian, we have 1:21 left. Clock counting down. We might be hitting the last of our. I don't collect too much stuff, but I do have some nice collections. I have a cereal box that features the Berwick National Championship team. Nice. There's a pass over the middle. It's bobbled, and it's dropped incomplete.
All the way.
So here's another snap. Lucas Height runs and a quick shovel pass. And, oh, it looks like it was caught.
It looked like it was complete, yeah. Kind of a neat game.
Is that McGrath or?
That was like McGrath.
Yep. Kyle McGrath.
Yes.
With a nice fingertip grab.
Again, off another shovel pass. I'd like to see Colonial League. Let's take one shot here at the end zone.
I don't think Height was their quarterback, according to Leroy. So hey, you got to give him credit for everything he does.
Yes.
Here the cheerleaders down there telling everybody to get fired up. I'm thinking let's get cooled off. Exactly. So we've got 16. It looks like we're going to let the clock run out on the game here. And your final score is going to be Schuylkill 28. Colonial 6 in the first, the inaugural Schuylkill Colonial All-Star Game presented by Nicole.
That'll do it, folks. 2022 inaugural
Yep, I'm sure he felt good. Titan, we got to thank Titan Threads and Famous Reading Outdoors. What are they doing? Are they really going to stop this and make them run a play?
Seriously?
The clock hit 0.
Okay.
All right, it's not about the referees. Come on. So they're going to put all the ice back in the bucket now. They're trying to do. They're going. It looks like Mike's going to get another bath while they're refilling the buckets down here. You can see them down here. Yep, refilling the buckets.
Get them one more time.
They want to get them one more time. Yep.
I'm probably not going to mind it at all.
No.
It'll be definitely refreshing. We got to take one more snap.
I think they're going to take one more snap. I see Mike shaking his head no. I don't think he has a choice. So they're going to make him. The referee's going to make him take one more
snap. We're going to try a field goal here. We're going to try 50. Can't rush him, so he's got.
And that's Nick Gardillo.
Here he goes.
He's kicking it and
got the distance.
It's not quite there, and this game is over, ladies and gentlemen.
Field goal attempt. To the left. And that will do it.
From a couple of our sponsors, so we'll be right back.
At St. Luke's Orthopedic Care, you can trust us with your hands, feet, shoulders, hips, and knees. Because healthy bones and joints mean you can do more. You can trust us to recommend the right approach to care, including joint-sparing treatments and therapies. And when surgery is the only choice, we offer options to help you heal faster, including technology-assisted joint replacements and muscle-sparing hip surgery. St. Luke's, the orthopedic care you trust, now more than ever.
Watch the 2022 St. Luke's All-Star Awards, June 9th at 6:30 p.m. Join St. Luke's University Health Network in celebrating the region's best plays of the year, winningest teams, and most extraordinary high school and club sport athletes. For more information, visit sluhn.org/allstars and tune in June 9th at 6:30 p.m. on 69 WFMZ and streaming live on WFMZ.com and the WFMZ Plus app.
And they don't have you come down like you don't find your work schedule. They don't have you come down. Back. Tristan, you out there for the trophy presentations? No, he's not. Never mind. What? All right, we're back live. We're back live here, and we got our trophy presentation going on. Let me adjust this camera here.
Before we give away the MVP awards, we'd like to thank those businesses making today's day possible. Famous Reading Outdoors, Titan Threads for all your online stores, corporate events.
So we're thanking some of the sponsors here at the stadium for being a part of this game. We're going to thank some of our sponsors too. Reading Famous Outdoors, Funding Zone, Garland Communications, St. Luke's, of course, Titan Threads. I want to thank Circle W Sports, DBR Industries, Three Rivers, Lost Services, 247. I want to thank all of our sponsors for helping us make this game possible and make this broadcast possible. Absolutely. Here comes your.
Josh Offer.
Notre Dame Green Pond's Josh Copper's got the most valuable lineman for Colonial.
Goes to Jackson Yoder.
Jackson Yoder from Schuylkill. It's taking him a while, but he's getting out there. Jackson Yoder from Williams Valley. Great program out there.
Oh, definitely. They're always a perennial contender in 1A in District 11.
Most valuable player. Goes to quarterback number 30, from
Palmerton's Lucas Height gets the most valuable player trophy for the Colonial team. And it's no surprise who got the Schuylkill trophy for most valuable player.
No.
Jace Noel.
4 touchdowns today.
Heck of a game from Jace. Way to exit high school football. And what a great way for us to exit high school football. There's Mike Farr out there with the 2 trophy winners. And now the championship trophy, the inaugural championship trophy presentation. Of course, Mike Farr's not going to be handing this out. He's going to accept it. So there's Mike Farr with his trophy. There's your team with the trophy. I want to thank Tristan Kleinfelder for sweltering on the stage and down on the field for us.
Definitely.
I want to thank everybody here at Schuylkill Haven for helping us out. I want to thank Ed. I want to thank St. Luke's. I want to thank Famous Reading Outdoors. I want to thank everybody who took part in this. I want to thank Mike Farr, Schuylkill Haven School District, Brian Hollywood. Everybody that involved here, I want to thank everybody. Hey, we're going to see you next week.
Yes.
We're going to see everybody here next week online on PAFootballNews.com when we present the PSFCA Titan Threads East-West football games at noon and 6:30 on Sunday, May 29th, and then on May 30th at 2 p.m. for the Big 33 Football Classic.
Yes.
For Brian, for Dan Reed, for everybody here, thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon. This is PA Football News, and we'll be back another time. Thanks, everybody.